Hi everyone, welcome back to Falcon's House. I wanted to give an update on my NAS project. What I did was, I have done some videos regarding creating things in Windows, the different choices with like storage spaces and drive pool, and different performance things. And I also did some for Open Media Vault. I was originally going to test Unraid and Xpanology as well, but those do not play nice in my Hyper-V virtual machines, and it was not worth doing bare metal installs of just those two, considering I don't end up wanting to use it. So I ended up also testing creating a RAID 6 and failing a RAID 6 and doing a rebuild, and both of those took a while, so that's why I haven't had any uploads in the last few days. Anyway, I was looking into some more Open Media Vault stuff and came across this post from the developer of Open Media Vault regarding Open Media Vault 5, which would come out next year. And it's on his GitHub, it's not on the forums anywhere, so I didn't know about this in advance, and I had already tested my MD Atom RAID and then sticking a file system on top of it, which was how I was going to run everything with a RAID 6. Though I did find out that MD Atom cannot recover from unrecoverable read errors during a rebuild, and will just kill it all, so it doesn't necessarily the best choice anyway. Anyway, what his post basically says is that the next version he plans on moving everything to ButterFS, or BetterFS, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But basically, BetterFS has some features closer to ZFS. It doesn't have everything that ZFS has, but it does have a lot of those features. It is checksumming, and it's a full stack, not just a file system. It does RAID management and everything else. And that's kind of where the future is going, I guess. So that's what he wants to do. And he says that he's going to remove MD Atom and all the software RAID kind of layers and do everything in BetterFS starting in version 5. And there won't be an upgrade path, but to make sure your data stores are fine, do all your data pools natively in ButterFS right now. And so basically I looked into that a little bit, and it really isn't that hard. You just install the ButterFS tools, and then you go through with apt-get, and then you just create the new RAID. The only downside to ButterFS right now is that RAID 5 and 6 are not stable releases. They have a write hole bug that can cause data loss, so they only recommend using RAID 1 or RAID 10. But BetterFS also has the ability to convert between RAID 10 and RAID 6 in the future. So theoretically, I could just start off with my 4-drive RAID 10, and once they fix RAID 6, I could switch to RAID 6, or add another drive and go to RAID 6 at that time, or I could just add 2 drives and continue with my RAID 10. It gives me a lot of flexibility, and it wasn't really hard to set up. I'll show the video here in a minute of me actually just creating the whole thing, and it works. It's great. It works within Open Media Vault, and that's probably the option I'm going to go with. But there's also Rockstore NAS, which natively supports all that in its nice GUI already, and I'm kind of considering that. It does pretty much the same things, and it's a bigger development team. It's not just one person doing everything. But I've already have done things in the past with Media Vault, and I do like it. So kind of torn between those two options. And I just wanted to let people know that this is potentially a problem if you're looking to create a new NAS today. The future of Media Vault. Don't just create it by the current guides. Do some of this looking into it. So here is the little setup video.